Hello everyone, Mr. Lipchick here, and our topic for discussion is climate change and pollution. Global warming. Heat-trapping gases, known as greenhouse gases, are the highest they have been in recorded history. Sunlight bouncing off the Earth's surface is trapped by the gases, causing temperatures to rise. They are causing the Earth to warm, throwing natural ecosystems out of balance. Causes of global warming. The Earth's temperature is rising at twice the rate that it did 50 years ago. Greenhouse gases are emitted by fossil fuels burning, but also by methane releases from farm animals, nitrous oxide from fertilizers, and from refrigerants. Greenhouse gases. The burning of fossil fuels has increased the level of greenhouse gases. Scientists use the term climate change to indicate that while some areas of the Earth get hotter, others will cool. Forests and plants that have absorbed much of these gases in the past are being cleared for development and farming. A certain level of the greenhouse effect is natural and beneficial, allowing the Earth to retain some heat. However, since the Industrial Revolution and the increasing use of fossil fuels, CO2 levels have increased to the level where the Earth retains too much heat. Scientists believe that CO2 levels are the highest they have been in 650,000 years. CO2 is having the greatest effect as it is being released in enormous quantities from cars and factories, and it constitutes 50% of all greenhouse gases. It stays in the atmosphere for 100 years. Nitrous oxide, N2O, makes up just above 10% of greenhouse gases and also lasts 100 years in the atmosphere. It is mostly emitted from crop fertilization, sewage treatment, and the burning of fossil fuels. Methane, CH4, makes up 17% of greenhouse gas emissions. It remains in the atmosphere for 10 years, and it is a byproduct of fossil fuel burning, waste decomposition, and certain types of agriculture and livestock. Chlorofluorocarbons make up about 18% of greenhouse gas emissions. They deplete the ozone layer in the atmosphere that protects us from the sun's ultraviolet rays. They are released through air conditioning, refrigeration, and aerosol sprays. The melting glaciers and ice caps are harming animal species. Polar bears may become extinct as they need ice in order to hunt. Plant, animal, and insect species have migrated northward and are having a destructive impact on native ecosystems. Diseases such as Zika and West Nile virus have reached the northern hemisphere. Climate change. Climate changes are unpredictable and will present a challenge to living things to survive. Water levels can rise in the oceans, displacing millions of people, and long droughts may happen. The Gulf Stream may stop and cause freezing temperatures in Europe. Severe weather. More frequent and severe hurricanes are associated with increasing tropical sea surface temperatures. Severe droughts are predicted as the glaciers that feed river systems used by millions may melt away. There is hope, however, for slowing climate change. While all these changes are ominous, a number of steps have been proposed by scientists to include improving energy efficiency and fuel economy, increasing use of wind and solar power, the use of biofuels, nuclear power, natural gas, and hydrogen, research into carbon sequestration, that is, capturing emissions and storing them underground, and removing greenhouse gases through reforestation and new agricultural techniques. Some individuals have taken steps to slow climate change, and their steps involve using fluorescent light bulbs, which actually save you money and energy, using appliances less frequently, using less air conditioning and heat, walking instead of driving, planting trees, and a vegetarian diet, which is easier on the environment in terms of deforestation and methane being released into the atmosphere. Political forces. Some people do not take global warming seriously. Others point to the expenses involved in doing things in a more environmentally friendly way. It has become the center of a political debate. However, it is much harder to deny the new evidence. That concludes our discussion of climate change and pollution. Thank you for attending, and I look forward to seeing you in our live lesson. Have a great day.